News from the next level.
We are switching things up here a little bit this morning. We'll tell you why in just a second, but this is Jake Madole. He has Madhouse Performance down in Fort Oglethorpe, and for anybody watching who is an athlete or the parent of an athlete,
Yes,
they need to have your name and number. So.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
So like so many people in the Chattanooga area, Jake has moved to the Tennessee Valley because his wife is born and raised here. And
Following orders.
Fallen in love.
Smart thing to do.
But you have this great background because you yourself were an athlete, a D1 baseball player,
Yes,
right, in
Yep.
college. Dad's a physical therapist.
Yep.
So maximizing the performance of the body is something you've grown up with.
Yeah, it's something that I've been passionate about for quite a while. It allowed me to take the next steps I needed to in high school to play at the next level, and then I had various injuries in college that required a lot of training and a lot of rehab and a lot of training to get back to where I needed to be. And you know, being on that other side of seeing what it took to maximize your potential and use that to get to the next level, I now want to take my position as a strength and conditioning specialist to help as many kids as possible or adults, right, reach their performance goals no matter what their setting is.
So let me just kind of dangle a carrot, because as he and I are talking, and he's put me in this chair as opposed to my normal chair, because he's going to demonstrate something on my shoulder in a minute. But you have in your clientele list professional athletes.
Yes, ma'am.
As well as the middle schooler hoping to one day be the professional athlete.
Yep. So if you look at our Madhouse athletes, if you will, we have anyone from a 7-year-old gymnast all the way up to a professional baseball player to a 50-year-old mom who's trying to be strong, fit, and be able to tackle the challenges of life. So
I do want to touch on that one a minute, because you and I were chatting in my office before we came in the studio, and that one piqued my interest because I'm in my mid-50s, so strength training is important to ward off osteoporosis. So what is the class called that you do?
Yeah, it's called the Muscle Mom class. We meet twice a week, and the goal of that class is to provide a setting that kind of teaches that demographic how to strength train well, how to move well, how to be strong, how to be functional, how to be fit. Also have a great time as well. I have a fantastic group of girls that are pretty dang consistent. It is a really fun time just to get stronger, get healthier, and really build some good community as well.
So, you know, there's kind of these stages of life that happen. We all walk around one. Apparently, once we're all in our mid-40s, our vision begins to go and you have to get reading glasses. So does something happen where even when you are athletic as a young person, when you reach a certain point in your life, do your muscles just kind of stiffen? You lose that flexibility?
Well, I mean, atrophy happens to everybody, right? So a not used muscle will degenerate, right? So doesn't matter really what we've done early in life, though that can help set the table for some advantages later in life.
Right.
Consistency is always the goal. Like I myself, I'm nowhere near as athletic as I was in college, and I'm 27 years old, right? But for me personally, as I train, I want to be as strong and as athletic as possible for the rest of my life to ensure health going forward. And that's kind of the goal for any of my like post athletic days athletes, if that makes sense.
So you were going to demonstrate something on me.
Yes.
What is this that you've brought?
Okay, so when you come into Madhouse Performance, doesn't matter whether you're a professional pitcher or a mom like yourself, right? Every athlete is equipped or will be equipped with what's called a team builder profile. We keep track of all of their data here. You would get a profile, right? We're going to run through some various assessments to kind of give us an idea where we need to help you in your training journey, if that makes sense. So we have this system here. It's called Output Sports. It's a fantastic way to use tech that are designed by people that are far smarter than myself to kind of track not only like barbell velocity when we're doing things, med ball velocity, but also mobility tracking as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it right on your wrist here. I'm going to stand up real quick.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to slide that right on the wrist there. So what we're going to do for your shoulder is one of our common tests that is super important, not only for our overhead athletes, but just for anyone that we're trying to check shoulder health here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here in a second is I'm just going to play around with your shoulder a little bit, get you nice and loose. That's good. That's good. So in a second, when I pull up the output system, you're going to start right here at 90 degrees. I'm going to stabilize you at your elbow. I'm going to hit start on the little iPad there. And what I want you to do is I want you to externally rotate that shoulder as far as you can. And you're going to hold it for 2 seconds at that end point, and we're going to get a reading, okay?
Okay.
And what that's going to do, that's going to tell us our maximum external rotation in that right arm, and that can help kind of give us an idea. Hold up, let me turn this bad boy on. It didn't turn on. I'm so sorry.
That's like us and a microphone.
That's right. That's right. All right, let's see here.
But I want to go as far as I can go.
You want to go as far as you can go, but again, I don't want you whipping that shoulder back because you do have to hold it for 2 seconds there, okay?
Okay.
All right, I think we are connected. Let's see.
You picked my good shoulder.
Boom, exactly. I assumed that you were right-handed. I can already tell. So for throwers, right, whether you're a baseball player or a volleyball player, external rotation equals velocity. So the more we can externally rotate, the better, the more potential we have to create some power when we hit or throw, okay? All right, so I'm going to stabilize you right here. Okay, relax. Okay.
Relax.
Yeah, I got you at the elbow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now go ahead. There you go.
I go as far back as I can.
As far back as you can. And there you go. That's actually really, really good. I'm going to have you do that one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
You think I cheated?
No, I'm going to make sure it's consistent.
Okay.
Okay, all right, here we go again. Go for it. Very nice. Very nice. Good. So you had a very high external rotation, which means, shoot, if you wanted to, we could get you playing volleyball or baseball at a pretty dang high level. But
you didn't check my eyes.
It's okay. In all seriousness, though, that does kind of help us figure out some indicators for injury as well, right? So if we have a kid, because we do a lot of other smaller strength portions of the assessment, if we have a kid that has very high external rotation, but he's weak in his lower body, that can be kind of a predictor for injury as well. So if you're producing a lot of force here, but we're weak down here, then we can run into trouble down the line. So it allows me to cater the program to their needs, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense. The time goes by really fast, and I want to let people know how to get in touch with you.
Yes, ma'am.
But basically, if you are looking to strengthen yourself, it sounds like when you walk in the door, you're going to be considered an athlete. But if you really are a mom and you just want to maximize your health and wellness, they can still contact you?
Absolutely. Okay. You can contact me via our website, madhouseperformance.net, or over the phone, 714-955-1202.
Okay, please come back.
Absolutely.
This is a lot of fun.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. First quality LVP click lock with 12 mil wear layer, 9 great colors. Plus unboxed click lock at $1.